Now for my next common man, and I am a very common man, over the sink dining experience. This one was suggested to me. Well, it wasn't suggested. This gentleman just said this is what he likes. And I thought, wow, that's odd. I thought I was the king of hot, so I need to lift my game here. And I'll give this a bit of a run. So the ingredients you need are bread. I've used white here, but wholemeal, high fibre. You could even use sourdough, should you choose to go down that course. Butter. I'm using the 25% less fat Western Star butter from Australia. Worcestershire sauce. Always remember to shake your Worcestershire sauce to get the dead anchovies off the bottom. Onions are optional, and you'll see how I use them shortly. And the hardware required: a knife to spread said butter and a toaster to burn the bread, basically. So we toast the bread and then pop it on a plate to let it cool. The key to this experience is cold bread. Once the bread is cold, put the butter on. I think this is where I went wrong. I was worried about when the gentleman explained it to me that put the butter on, it's going to be impervious then to the liquid. So I put the butter on both pieces of bread and then tried to apply the Worcestershire sauce after that. And of course it didn't soak in too well. So I'm thinking I need to apply the Worcestershire sauce and then the butter on the cold toast. I don't know. I need to go back to this man for further instructions and further clarification. And then you can get amongst it and knock it down. And again, dining over the sink, I didn't have a shirt on, so apologies for that. I did have my hat and glasses on. But the first piece of bread with just the butter and the Worcestershire sauce, not much Worcestershire sauce due to that not soaking in arrangement, was very good. I quite enjoyed it. Just a nice subtle blend of tastes there. So for the second one, this is where you bring out the optional extra onions. Pop the onions on the already cold buttered bread. Bread buttered, of course, with 25% less fat Western Star butter. They're not paying me, of course. Who'd pay anyone with less than 20 subscribers? However, I can be bought. I can't really. I sprinkle some onions, not finely chopped, but chopped a bit, on that already pre-buttered bread, and then apply your Worcestershire sauce. And then Bob's your uncle, and you may eat. This one was really nice with those multiple tastes there with the biting onion and the biting Worcestershire sauce. I didn't think this would be very tasty, but for the odd and the weird, apologies to my associate for calling him the odd and the weird along with me, it is tip-top, common man, over the sink dining. Don't be frightened to get amongst it, and you don't need many ingredients or much hardware. A plate with a few crumbs on it's also easy to wash. You got a little bit of grease on the knife, pop the toaster back in the cupboard when it cools down. Don't be frightened to give it a try.